Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Sicilian Corner podcast. I found this guy sleeping in a car outside, and I said, he looks vaguely familiar. Cousin Alfred Zappala, how are you, my friend?
Been here now for 4 days, and I'm over the jet lag. Thank God, Mike. Everything else is okay, though.
And every day you spent with your brother Tom?
No, he's still getting his bicycle serviced. Imagine giving me an excuse.
When you told me that story this morning.
No, I can't see it today. I'm getting my bicycle serviced.
I broke up.
What are you talking about? Some 3-on-1 oil you put on, Tommy, and that's it.
No. What he didn't tell you is, he tells you he goes for a 10-mile bike ride.
Yeah.
He's got the battery. It runs on battery, so you don't have to pedal it. So,
I want to grow up to be just like him. That guy's my idol. I'm telling you right now.
Let me tell you. He's got his Holy Communion money. I mean, he doesn't spend it. He throws money around like sewer covers.
Please. My father used to send me two $10 bills every Friday night to Maine when we went to college in a white envelope. One for me and one for Tommy. I'd give my brother
5.
10 for him, 10 for me, right? This is on Monday.
Yeah, I would have given him a 5 and kept the other.
By Tuesday, the next day, my brother would be saying to me, Al, loan me $1. It's my brother. I give him $1. The Wednesday, Al, loan me $1. I give him $1. By Thursday, the third time I gave him the $1, I saw his wallet, and my father's $10 bill was still in there.
Absolutely.
I says, Tommy, come on. He goes, well, I don't want to break the 10. That's my brother. I love you, Tommy boy.
Believe me, I don't know him as well as you, but I know him.
Tommy's going to be the master of ceremonies.
What's going on?
On a week, Thursday the 23rd, he and Rico Petroselli are going to be the master of ceremonies at our fundraising event at Salvatore's restaurant.
Very good.
5:30 to 8:30, and he did a great job last year. Seriously, I'm not kidding around with my brother. I love him very much.
He does a nice job.
He does a good job. And here's the thing. Listen to this. Rico said, "Look, I want to charge $5 to have my picture taken with a cell phone, but I don't want the money. I'm going to donate it to the Sicilian Project. Or if you want to do an autograph picture, it's going to be, I don't remember, $10 or whatever. But I don't want the money. It's going to be for the Sicilian Project." So people
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, people are coming for Rico just to meet him, shake his hand, have a picture taken with him, and then, it all goes to charity, and it's tax deductible. That's the best part about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 501c3, baby.
I hear you. So this is Thursday night coming.
Yeah, from 5:30 to 8:30.
And that's at Salvatore's in Lawrence.
Right, Mike.
Plenty of parking.
Done a great job, that man, Mike. Agricola. He pronounces it Agricola, the guy that owns it. But when you study Latin, agricola. That was the first thing you learned. Agricola, agricole. That means farmer, right? Agricola. But Mike pronounces it the Americanized version. That guy has taken that place and has zoomed it up. I mean, it's really a great place. I go there for steak tips. I like their steak tips.
Okay.
So tell Mike Al sent you.
I forget the place is there.
No, it's a great place.
I'm a creature of habit.
Yeah.
And I mean, you go there to eat with you. We have Peter Scipoletti, by the way, sitting over my right shoulder. But unfortunately, we do have a slight problem with StreamYard. When we have 3 of us in the studio, it becomes problematic. So Peter is just going to sit, enjoy the conversation. He smiles a lot. It's a wonderful thing. And by the way, Mr. Scipoletti just retired. He retired early. And here we are. We're still plugging away, you and I.
Peter has been a loyal supporter of the Sicilian Project for many years. He's been a loyal supporter of everything on You Me and Sicily for many years.
I know that.
And he's on the live things that we have. He always makes the first quote is, "Everybody press the like button." That's Peter. Every week he does that. And people do. People press the like button because of Peter Scipoletti. Yeah. Great guy.
I think that's fantastic. Al, you were one of the founding trustees of the Mass School of Law here in Andover, right?
Yeah, that was a long time ago, 88.
88. I was just going to ask you when. 88. Boy, that That was huge.
The school's now put out almost over 5,000 practicing lawyers.
Imagine that.
Yeah, and so at the bottom of the pack is it was three guys that started it. I happen to be one of them as a founding trustee, but kid from this corner of Havel Street and Newbury Street, right?
The hood.
City of Lawrence,
hood.
right? Starts a law school. There are only 232 in the history of the United States nationally, one of which was founded by Thomas Jefferson, the University of Virginia founder. So me and Tom, we could say the same thing. We both founded a law school.
You know, you mentioned Thomas Jefferson, and his big thing when he became president was he wanted to have a balanced budget.
Right.
A balanced budget. This is what he ran on. This is what he was obsessed with doing, having it. And I wish we could have kept in that mainstream. But the flip side of this about Jefferson was the fact that his personal life, he was completely upside down. I mean, in debt up
True.
the yin yang.
True.
The guy in his first year as president spent $7,500 in imported wines.
Yeah, he was a wine drinker for sure.
Big time.
He was a scientist.
$7,500 back then. I mean, it's like $160,000 today.
Tony, he was a young guy when he wrote the Declaration of Independence. I think it was. He was a very young kid. I think he was in his 20s. Okay, and he was a scientist, a mathematician. He's just an idea guy.
Very brilliant.
Right.
He was like a Peter Sicily.
Exactly right. A scientist. That's what I said. He was a scientist. But what I liked about him on the, his first party that he created was called the Democratic Republican Party. That was the name of his party.
Yeah.
The Democratic Republican Party.
Right.
And his basic view was the best form of governing is practically no form of governing. In other words, let's keep it for national defense. Let's keep it for inter-colony trade, but let's not have Big Brother, so to speak, overlook us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically what his philosophy gave birth to today's, I would say, moderate conservative party. The conservatives think it like that. So it's kind of funny. It goes all the way back.
He created quite a bit of problems for his heirs because he owed so much money. I mean, in American in dollars of the day, I mean, he owed over $1 million when he died.
Yeah.
I mean, yet he programmed. He was out there. His platform was a balanced budget, and he was obsessed.
No,
he was upset. It's funny how personal life, work life, completely separated.
You know what the most interesting thing of that whole era was between Jefferson and Adams, right? Was that the people who were a pain in the butt to the emerging colonies were the Muslims from the Barbary Coast who were raiding the ships, right?
Yeah,
in fact, that's where the term leatherneck came from the Marines. They would put the thick leather around their neck because the Barbary pirates would try. That's how when they try to hit him with a thing. So
interesting. I didn't know that.
Hey, listen, Mike, I'm just full of useless information. But anyways, and they settled, and if you listen to one step further, of course, they occupied the southern portion of Spain for hundreds of years, okay? Muslims, okay? Finally, they were kicked out of by Christians, right? However, there's a large population there, and maybe now you could understand why Spain today is so against any type of incursions in Iran, because they have a very large Muslim population. So those things are a lot different in Europe than they are in the United States. It's a completely different mindset. Going with the Pope. I mean, I've been posting about the whole business with the Pope, and the Pope. That guy's got to juggle. The guy's got to juggle because, frankly, you talk about a bad history. The papacy, the Catholicism, if you go back to the Crusades, the Inquisition, you name it, right? There's a whole litany of things that you could say, hey, the pot's calling the kettle black here. But today, the papacy has got a lot of Christians living in Muslim countries. So when he speaks, it's kind of very delicate balance, you know.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just crazy what's going on.
Susan Lombardo is
Hi,
saying,
Sue. She's a
saying hello. You know who
loyal
she is from
loyal
Pompano Beach?
Yep, loyal follower.
And there's somebody you may know,
Who?
Esther. Do you know an Esther?
Gioita, come va? Bella, gioia di mi cuore.
That too.
I miss the Bunster. I've never met a woman like that kid. There's no quit in her. Zero quit. All right.
When she hurt her leg and broke her
Ugh.
leg, I mean, she was out there. She wanted to get back as quickly as possible. It was
Not-
unbelievable.
I'm telling
Hey,
you,
listen,
she's made me a better person, Mike. You know, you knew me before Esther. I wasn't that good of a person, but she's made me a better person.
I'll tell you what
Honestly.
else made you a better person. And it had to be a big decision on your part because I don't think I have the stones to do it. When you decided to just say, pack things up and I'm going to Sicily and I'm going to try and live there. And you did. And it was night and day with you. I mean, your personality, you were pretty aggressive back in the day.
Yeah, no, I'm still aggressive, but not. I'm like nicely aggressive now.
Well, I mean, compared to the, I mean, you were really.
Yeah, I was a son of a bitch. I can't swear, but I was. You're right. I was a very aggressive attorney. I had a very aggressive law firm because when you're an attorney, there's always a winner or a loser. Okay, in litigation, there's always a winner or a loser.
Unless you're Perry Mason, you always win. If
I wasn't Perry Mason. I was Al Zappala. That's Perry Mason on steroids. But to be honest with you, I'm still a lawyer.
I know that.
Except I don't
You
practice.
help a lot of people.
Right, but we do internet. I have a large Sicilian law partner and so forth, and we do international transactions. We help plenty of Americans. We have
Dual citizenship.
American, right? We have American expats living there. People in the tourism business, other touristic companies. They seek our counsel for A, B, and C. There's a lot of stuff I do, but I don't work hard anymore because the essence is in the genius is in the creation. You see, I have a younger partner that does all the heavy lifting, and it works out well.
But I think our listeners would like to know. I mean,
The bow, Al. She's the arrow.
That's right.
I love that
Exactly
saying.
right.
I think our listeners would like to know. I mean, you have 3 children, right?
3 children, 4 grandchildren.
Okay.
Yeah.
To turn around and say, I'm leaving and I'm going 3,600 or 3,500 miles away. That had pros, cons. I mean, what did that do?
Well,
Was
first
it push
of all,
and
it
pull?
wasn't a snap decision. Okay, it was a planned. Listen, I had 15 employees at the law firm. Okay, we had over 3,000 cases, so
Wow.
I just couldn't just say, "Charles, see you later." Okay,
So this was
That-
calculated.
I was also a law prophet for law schools in Boston. There's no way I could have get out of those commitments either, but I made a plan up. And
Okay.
I kind of retrenched gradually. And as I was retrenching gradually, I placed my position with qualified people. So by the time it was all over, everything stayed in the States, but I was gone. Okay.
I see.
It took me about a decade. It took me 10 years.
You were planning on this 10 years before you?
Yeah, I became an Italian citizen in 90. That was one of the first waves. I think it was 98 or 99. I became an Italian citizen. And I didn't finally move there permanently till after 210. After all things are saying, I closed the doors. I mean, all things are saying that we had those stores that you got stiffed on, by the way, because a lot of people lost a lot of money, investors who thought about it.
But that's business.
No, but it doesn't make a difference what it was business or not. The thing is that a lot of people got hurt. A lot of people got hurt because of that. But we put up a good fight for almost 8 years. All right, almost 8 years, and a lot of people loved all things Sicilian. We had
Including
Right?
us. Yeah.
So what happened was people knew me from all things Sicilian. So because I used to write a newsletter, if
Yeah.
you recall that.
Mhm.
So when I went to Sicily, I had $25,000 in my pocket. That's all I had. I was age 60. down to 25 grand, Mike. I got wiped out with all things Sicilian.
I'm sure
All
you
right.
did.
But I had the juice, so to speak. In other words, I had a following. And it took me about 5-6 years, got it all back. Not all back, but what I wanted to get back. And then after that, I says, okay, now I'm 64, 65. Now I want to think about my children and my grandchildren. So now I work, but it's really not for me. I'm trying to get my grandkids. I have 4 kids that are in college, my grandkids, all right?
Wow.
So, and my kids need help with that. And I don't want to say I give my money away. I don't give my money away, but I like working with the nonprofits, my Sicilian project and stuff like that.
We'll talk about that in a
Yeah,
while.
look at me. I have a sweatshirt on. That's me. I have sneakers on. I don't have anything expensive. I drive a 17-year-old car here
Good for you.
and a 21-year-old car in Sicily, a Ford Focus that's just diesel, that it's just unbelievable, right? No kidding.
You
I mean,
can't
the car
kill
would
it.
be outlawed here.
Yeah.
But it's just a wonderful car. My food shopping bill with Esther, and we eat good because she's like
She watches you.
she please, okay. There's nothing bad in my house. Sometime in the middle of the night.
No scacciata?
I need something sweet. It's like nothing sweet,
Mhm.
right? And then
Gets you a fig.
no, it's like it's like fresh food, fresh fish, fresh chicken, plenty of vegetables, fresh food, fruit, and then repeat. Except cheese. I get cheese in, although it's cottage cheese. I like cottage cheese.
So your family, once you told them about the fact of what you were planning on doing, and they must have known ahead of time, they were okay with everything, right?
Yeah, my son Matthew, he's another lawyer. He was very, we connect, me and Matty Boy, right?
You're always one. Yeah.
Right. We act as one. And Matty Boy has been a lawyer now for a long time. And he said to me, well, Dad, if you stick around here, what's going to happen to you is I'm going to stick you in an assisted care facility. So is that how you want to go down? And that kind of hit me, right? I thought back about the Spartans. How does a Spartan die? I was a Spartan. I was a warrior.
Yeah.
I want to die on my freaking shield, right? I said freaking, right? So going to Sicily, if I die there, I'm doing what I want, when I want, with whom I want, for a long time,
Yep.
right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to be 76 years old in thank the Lord, in June. And we've trained over there with the Sicilian project of over 2,000 students
That's
the
amazing.
English language.
That's amazing.
We've given away between the hurricane that we just had, Harry,
right.
and
The
between
cyclone. Yeah.
COVID,
Mhm.
we've given away upwards of 60,000 euro collected by us. That's us being defined, Esther and I, through our Sicilian Project Facebook page, but primarily from our You Me and Sicily and YouTube fans. Okay. And
Just word of mouth, grassroots.
Well, they're fans and they see what we're doing.
Mhm.
They see that I taught this year. Esther broke her leg. She was rehabbing, and normally
know.
Esther's a very skilled teacher. She taught in the Peace Corps.
Oh, I didn't know that.
After the, what do you call it? The thing fell back in the 90s. She was sent to Hungary to teach English. And
Interesting.
And she spent the time. So,
Yeah.
and what happened is that the kids are doing great. Okay, we've gone all over the island with our kids. So a couple of years ago, I said, I want to start training adults. I want to train not only the kids, but I want to train teachers.
Yeah.
To teach them how to teach English, because that's one of the first things that's going off the budgets over there, and it's worked out well. I love it. I
That's
just love it.
fantastic. That's this lady, Carolyn. Do you know her?
From Carolyn, Sana, from Fontana, California. No, I don't know. Yeah, she's a dog. Is that Carolyn? I can't read it.
Yeah.
Carolyn, I love you, honey. You probably got up early. That's the type of dedication our fans have.
How would you pronounce her? Wazalowski?
Wazlowski, yeah.
Wazlowski?
But her Sicilian is her middle name. Sienna, yeah.
Yeah,
Carolyn
Sano.
Sano.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
She's
then
a retired nurse. one of my dear friends, loyal supporter up and down the line.
Terrific.
And I don't want to say an arch enemy in terms of politics, but we're accepting
she
of one
is.
another's viewpoint.
But she is.
Okay, we accept each other because we love each other.
And you've got Andy Parisi.
Andy
He's out
Parisi's
there
another
saying
loyal
hello.
guy. Yep.
And Roger Trudell. He's
Roger too. These are all.
East Peter's counterpart.
Oh,
Between them, I don't have to buy a tomato from the beginning of the season till the freeze.
That's great.
These guys keep me so loaded with vegetables. It's unbelievable. I love it. I love it. Listen, I got to take a quick break.
Yeah.
All right. We come back. I want to talk about the Sicilian project because that's something you should be proud of because that's big.
That's a good thing.
That's a very good thing. Louis, why don't you take us out?
Okay, I want.
Ciao, this is Esther of You, Me and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
Legacy Care Law Firm provides estate planning and elder law services to people in the greater Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire areas with offices in North Andover and Woburn, Massachusetts, as well as Nashua and Salem, New Hampshire. Discussing family and financial matters with an attorney can be intimidating, but our goal is to help you prepare for the future as you preserve your legacy. We help clients qualify for government medical benefits and ensure their estates are preserved for their families so they don't need to worry about their estate being wiped out by high nursing home expenses. Legacy Care Law Firm attorneys are here to support your journey toward a more secure financial future.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, the Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Play more, earn more, win more at Encore Boston Harbor. Sign up for Win Rewards today and score $50 in free play instantly. Score even more as you play your favorite games. New members will also receive $25 in free play for every 100 tier credits earned playing with your new Win Rewards card. Highly rewarding instantly. Visit EncoreBostonHarbor.com for more information. New members only. Further terms and conditions apply. If you or a loved one is experiencing problems with gambling and needs support, call 800-327-5050 or visit GamblingHelplineMA.org to speak with a trained specialist. Specialists are available 24/7 and services are free, confidential, and available in multiple languages.
This is Cindy.
And Mike Kunstler,
Owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
he is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery, tender, lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
And we are back, and we're honored, and it's a pleasure to have Al Zappala here in the studio with us. And I'll tell you, there's never a dull moment in the conversation. Al, I have a book. I believe this is your 5th book that you have published. Yeah. And I can't wait to get into it. It's called My 75-Year-Old Sicilian Life.
Yeah. It just came out. It's been selling pretty much like hotcakes. It's available on Amazon, print on demand. Yeah. Okay. So I'll never run out of them. Okay. So I didn't have to print them. You just go into Amazon and search either my name or Esther's name, Esther Vida.
Yeah.
And you order it right there, and it's printed in the closest distribution center from where you live. So within a week, you get the book.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, the picture on the front here, where is that
That's
taken?
Castellamare del Golfo.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to, at this point in time, credit my youngest daughter, Katie Zappala.
She just wrote into you.
Yeah, Katie Ray. She's a graduate. She's a lot of things. She's basically a Renaissance woman, a musician, an artist, a singer, you name it. And now on this last book I wrote, she was my assistant editor, but also with very good ideas in this new book that I have coming out called The Infinity Protocol. And she just did a great job. And where do you see the cover design on that book? And that book I'm hoping it's going to come out late spring. Right now, Esther does the final editing. And Katie's now, I switched it from me to her. And Esther's working with Katie on the final cover. And then that book is done. So I'm basically like a human machine right now. But that's what happens when you write. You get into these creative bursts, and then they stop.
You hit a roadblock.
I get a roadblock, and then when I don't get a roadblock, it just comes forth. So it started big in October this time. So touring season is done. So I've been writing. I'm a very diligent and writer. I'm very.
I'm sure you are.
Every day at the same time. I do like Hemingway does. I write 400 to 600 words a day. That's 2 or 3 pages, 8.5 by 11, and then that's it. And I do something else. And while I'm doing something else, my subconscious is thinking about the next paragraph. So in the next morning when I wake up, I edit myself, what I had run the day before. I edit it first again. I read it again. And then I do another couple hundred pages, a couple hundred words. And then that's how I've done it for 20 years. That's how, and I learned to do that by reading the life of Ernest Hemingway, how he was such a disciplined writer. And then after you write a book, he used to go on a safari and he used to do these other things. Okay. So this book over here was a great book. And Esther and I, now this other one that you have, this
is called Sicily Travel Trips. And I was just paging through it. And there's a lot of good information, what people should know, what they need to know, what they should bring, what they shouldn't bring.
Right.
It's all about preparation. That's what this book is about.
Right. That's one of these books that you throw in your bag, when you come to Sicily and go like that.
Yeah.
Now, what Katie and I are going to be working on next is taking that book and we're going to make it into a full-blown guidebook. So if we're talking about restaurants, Esther and I will suggest 25 restaurants that we know about, or where to go, et cetera, et cetera. So, who buys this stuff is our clients.
Yeah.
And our fans. And that's basically all I care about is my clients and my fans and their welfare and their happiness and so forth. So
this is an easy read, but very important. There's some good
hour,
stuff.
you could read that in an hour.
Yeah.
Take notes. That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, that's
What did Katie say?
we love having our dad here in Sicily. When he is here, we get quality time. And we have a beautiful place to visit and to spend more quality time. It's a win-win, and we are super proud of what he does for the Sicilian community. Amen to that. Glad he is home for a few weeks and looking forward to cooking with the oregano Esther. Oh, the oregano Esther picked up. And you know something? Amen.
That kid's got a white heart. I mean, she's been an example for me. She's been a very...
I remember her.
Listen, old guy, warrior, right?
Marches through Rome beat.
Right. Young person, white heart, calms me down here. And when I'm in Sicily, Esther's the same way. All right. So I have into my life the yin and the yang with me,
That's right.
I mean, basically, come on. It's like, knock on wood.
What was the most difficult once you decided to follow up with your game plan that lasted almost a decade? Once you committed and you were there, what was the hardest thing to get used to?
The bureaucracy of Italy. More specifically, the bureaucracy.
More than Massachusetts?
It makes Massachusetts looks like that's a good comparison, a finely tuned machine.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Do we have a call?
Yeah.
It's a lot different. It's a lot different.
You're on the Sicilian Corner.
Hey, Mike, Al, Joe Ponte here, your old cousin.
Hey.
My young cousin.
How you doing?
Good cousin, long time. How's Louise?
Oh, you didn't know. I lost her 4 years ago.
Joe, you see, I'm sorry about that. I didn't even know. Your father's passed away. Your mom's passed away, right?
One by one, we're
Uncle
all going.
Mimo, Lucy and Millie.
Oh, they're all gone.
You're the lone survivor on top of the hill, then, Joe. Huh? You're like me. I'm the.
Hey, look
I'm the
at
lone.
that. We're peaked. I was with Mike last week, and I told him, once you reach over 80, and I just turned 86.
God bless you.
All the favors are everything's in our favor. All the diseases are past.
Right. It's called bonus time. You're on bonus time.
The only thing we have to fear, and maybe people like you, Al, very so, is some irate husband coming up behind us, going after his cheating wife and shoots her and misses her, and we take the bullet.
Right. Well, I used to teach my law school students about estate planning. Okay.
Yeah.
And I used to write this on the board, Mike. I'm not kidding. Here's your objective, right? Here's your objective. That by the time you die, not only are you broke, but the check to the undertaker is going to bounce.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Amen, brother.
Amen to that.
That was my plan.
I love it.
Legally.
That
was a legal plan, and which we said. I have to tell you one Joey Ponte story. Did you know? First of all, he was.
First of all, I got to say
Coast
one thing.
Guard. He was a Coast Guard.
Yeah, he was on the show with us a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And each time that he comes on, he brings so much information. It's a pleasure. It really. And I mean, not because you're on the phone with us, Joe, but you know something. You bring a lot to the table, and we're planning on doing a couple of more shows, and on different subjects. And I'm looking forward to having it because he's a true gentleman.
He is.
Very proud of being Italian, and I love that.
And not only that, he was a dashing Coast Guardsman.
You see his hair? He's 86 years old.
I'm telling you right now, my cousin Joey was just, he still is the hands go. I want to tell you one quick Joe story, if I could.
Is it dirty?
No.
Is it
let me
dirty?
see. I'll tell you exactly when it was. 96. 1996, right? I had scored in a big law case. All right, I got a lot of money, and I made a trip. I said, I'm taking my then wife at the time. Come on, we're going for 3 weeks, right? We're going to stay at the Hassler in Rome. And then after Hassler in Rome, we're going to go to the San Andrea in Taormina. These are like the 2 5-star joints, right? We're going to live at Lodge because I'm going to take some of this one, right? So my cousin Joey heard about it, and he sends me a tape, a cassette tape. He says, you have to listen to this. It's essential, right? And it was a tape about 20 minutes long of every cuss word you could possibly, Joe, do you remember that? Every cuss word you could possibly think about. This is how you talk in Italian. It says, you say this if it's the habab. And Joe, do you remember that?
I have that, how do you say that, rare disease, the CRS, and I can't remember. You know what?
That was
hilarious,
right? It was hilarious. And I let all my friends listen to it for years, right? And then I lost it. I can't find. If you have it, Joe, can you send me another copy? I'd like to make that into a disc.
I said, give us a few cuss words we don't know.
No, this was one of the first times I had gone to Sicily. Right?
I know, but now we need to expand our knowledge a little bit.
Oh God, there's so many.
Where do I start? Right?
Yeah, please. They have their swears and insults are much more poetic and stinging
but they
than ours here.
But they do it with a smile.
Oh, they can cut you up. They can
you don't even know it.
They can put that thing in 15 times.
Counterclockwise.
Right? And then wipe it off and put it in their sheath, and you don't even know you've been hit.
That's it.
It's just amazing.
Soft stealth.
It's just great. No, and I'm getting pretty good. Esther, by the way, is completely bilingual.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not bilingual because what has been an impediment for me has been the Sicilian dialect that I was taught over here by my mother and grandpa, which is, that's like Jed Clampett.
That's gone now.
No, it's not going. It's coming back, but
is it coming back?
Yeah. There's a militant thing. I mean, right now it is.
My father-in-law used to speak Gaggedy.
Who?
Gaggedy?
What's that?
It's some kind of a
dialect.
It's like an Albanian, Italian.
Oh,
and you can't. I mean, he would swear at me, and that I had no clue.
Yeah.
And of course, it gave him a lot of self-satisfaction. He'd be sitting there, and he'd cut me up and down, and big smile. And I knew it was no good. I knew for me it was no good.
You know what? One thing that Esther wasn't used to was how when Italian people, not just Alfred, get excited, or as they say in the business,
emotional,
accelerated. All right, when the emotions get accelerated, they raise their voice.
Right.
All right, and they just what sounds like screaming.
An argument. It's not.
It's not an argument. And I remember when she started to live with me first, it was always like, "Why are you so mad? Calm down." And I was saying, "What? I'm not mad, right?" And at nighttime, when I'm outside smoking my stogie, and the condos are across the way about 100 yards, there's like 10 of them, I can actually listen into the conversations if I want of the people over there talking loudly. It's hilarious.
Unbelievable.
Joe, I'd like to see you come to Sicily.
Oh, well, yeah.
Your cousin Alpha J. Teresi came. We had a great time with him and Lynn.
Yeah, I know. Where
Twice,
are you
not
located
once.
near in Sicily? What town are you near?
I am in a town called Acicattena, which is between Catania and Taormina, right on the sea, the Ionian Sea. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they call it the Cyclops, the Riviera of the Cyclops.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it out of it in my English. I'm telling you right now, I've been having a lot of problems because I speak, and I think now a little bit in Italian. I've been calling my kids wrong names. It's just crazy. Then by the time I get it all figured out, I have to fly back.
That's it.
And then for the first 2 weeks there, I'm screwed up.
Hey, Joe, I want to thank you,
Mike. Hey, we'll be in touch.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna remember your wife and the entire Ponte family in my prayers, Joe. I promise you this for one whole week. Millie, Lucy, Mimo, your mother, the whole 9 yards. I promise you
thank
that.
you, Al. Have
God
a
bless
good
you,
one.
brother.
Thank
I'll
you,
see you.
Al.
Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye, Al.
He's a great guy.
Al, we're up against another break,
Yeah, yeah.
so we'll be back, and we're good to noontime. So
Okay.
we got a lot to discuss, and we'll try to cover as much as we possibly can. Louis, why don't you take us out, please?
Sure.
Ciao, this is Esther of You, Me and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
Legacy Care Law Firm provides estate planning and elder law services to people in the greater Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire areas, with offices in North Andover and Woburn, Massachusetts, as well as Nashua and Salem, New Hampshire. Discussing family and financial matters with an attorney can be intimidating, but our goal is to help you prepare for the future as you preserve your legacy. We help clients qualify for government medical benefits and ensure their estates are preserved for their families so they don't need to worry about their estate being wiped out by high nursing home expenses. Legacy Care Law Firm attorneys are here to support your journey toward a more secure financial future.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, the Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Play more, earn more, win more at Encore Boston Harbor. Sign up for Win Rewards today and score $50 in free play instantly. Score even more as you play your favorite games. New members will also receive $25 in free play for every 100 tier credits earned playing with your new Win Rewards card. Highly rewarding instantly. Visit EncoreBostonHarbor.com for more information. New members only. Further terms and conditions apply. If you or a loved one is experiencing problems with gambling and needs support, call 893-227-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org to speak with a trained specialist. Specialists are available 24/7 and services are free, confidential, and available in multiple languages.
This is Cindy,
And Mike Kunstler.
owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
he is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery, tender, lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
We hope to see you soon. Absolutely. A friend of ours, David Struffolino, is saying hello, and he says it's a pleasure to hear you. And that's good. His mom is 100. I salute David. That's wonderful. She's 100 years old.
David Struffolino.
He's a class act. He's another class act.
Number one, he's a stand-up guy. Number two, he's a brilliant guy. Number three, his mom Rose, and Frank, his stepdad.
Yep.
Were all involved in the All Things to Singing thing with me. His cousin was my law partner, Michelle Struffolino, who's a lineal descendant of the great Steve Struffolino that ultimately filtered into our law firm. I love David. David, I haven't seen you in many years, and why don't you come to Sicily? I'll show you around. That'd be great.
He still goes into Boston, and every once in a while he goes over to the Encore and says hello at the Encore Boston Harbor Casino.
No kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
He gambles? No, I don't think he does. He gamble? David's a gambler.
I know not, as Sergeant Schultz would say on Hogan's Heroes. I know nothing.
Didn't have a Hogan's
Dave,
Heroes
anyways,
reference on my bingo
thank you for
card
making
today.
a nice comment
Hogan's
about
Heroes,
that.
my favorite. Let me tell you, I have 147 of those shows recorded. I have it on my. I just love them. Just fantastic. That, and I like MASH. I get it. I enjoyed MASH. I enjoyed the characters. You went to Austin Prep.
Austin Prep. I'm a Cougar. Class of 68.
Class of 68.
Yeah. We were the second graduating class. My group.
Oh, I didn't realize it was okay. It
Yeah,
wasn't
I
there
was
all that long.
indoctrinated by the Augustinians. And before that, the Brothers of the Sacred Heart at Sacred Heart School for Boys in Andover.
Yeah.
And then after that, the Jesuits at BC.
We used to use their playing field in the back for our freshman football games when I was at Central Catholic.
At Central, we used to play my
Sacred Heart.
Sacred
Heart in Andover.
Sacred Heart in Andover used to play the Central freshmen. As a matter of fact, we beat them about 2 or 3 years in a row. Our 8th grade team. You know why? Because we had Rosario Zappala as the quarterback, who ended up being a star at Central Catholic.
That's right.
He was a bull. You couldn't bring that guy down. Rosie Zappala. And now look at him, what a successful guy he is over there at Tripoli Bakery. And his father and his family.
They're
man.
very, very supportive.
Great guy.
Very supportive of our Italian culture.
Yes, there's no one better. Rosie, my compliments.
And when it comes to the society, St. Delphio Society, I mean, the family's always there first. Always there first. But your brother went there too, right? He went to Austin.
Oh, wait a minute. You're talking about physically? Yeah, he went there physically. Are you talking about educationally? Well, that's a different story. But most importantly, are you talking about morally? After all, he was the class president. My brother and his group with Bob Pecora and the vice pro, whoever it was,
and my brother was there.
They bounced checks to the senior prom.
Oh, God.
They didn't pay for the bill. They ordered, everybody got these beautiful pewter mugs, right? Greatest, all the stuff, right? And it took Austin Prep after they graduated.
Are you serious?
I swear to God. My brother's class is legendary, and I'm very pleased to report this to you.
Okay.
When he went to college, he even bettered himself at St. Francis.
How many checks did he bounce there?
That group of guys from Assisi, the hotel, the room, right? My father got a $500 surcharge on the tuition bill, $500 back in 1975. Everybody did on the third floor Because one night they had a party, and for the hell of it, they ripped out all the bathroom toilets, causing a flood, right? So, of course, they all got kicked out, so to speak, and they had to dissipate. It was a bunch of ruffians and thugs. And my brother, he was the leader of the pack.
You know,
That's
it's good
not
to hear.
fair. We talk about
Huh?
Mikey getting kicked out of Central Catholic all the time, but we never hear that story.
No, who went to Central?
I did.
You got kicked out of Central?
Yeah.
That's an injustice.
No.
Is the
Here,
statute of limitations?
You know
passed like-
something? It happened, and I'm not proud of it, but I didn't do anything wrong either.
Oh, I would have defended you in a cocaine heartbeat. I'm telling you right now, I would have defended you.
Cocaine heartbeat, really? But anyway, the question is,
Go ahead.
and we've had a few people already asking, who is the better sport? Who is better at sports, you or your brother?
All right. Let me set it up for you, okay?
You can't even say it with a straight face. I know you can't.
Lou, and I'm telling this is God's honest truth. This is an ESPN moment, okay? We had a combination up at St. Francis, tackle flag football team. All right. Made a 11-man, right? Made of the most ferocious animals that you could think of. Okay. And my team, our team, which my brother was on, we were undefeated going into the championship game, playing the other team.
What did you play? Girls teams?
No, we played other men's team. I'm telling you, it was like rugby. Basically, it was rugby, except you had flags.
Okay. Yeah.
With a full offensive line, not 8-on-8 or 4-on-4.
Okay.
You're talking about. I used to come home after those games. They were worse than the Boston College games I played.
And it was flag football?
It was flag football, but it was like fighting flag football, if you know what I mean. It was just unregulated. It was crazy.
Oh, okay. You could do anything you want.
Right. So, last game, the score was tied. 7-7. No, we were down by 1, 14-13, right? The quarterback on our team throws the ball to make it 13. Okay, so it's no time on the clock, 14-13. We're down by 1 point, right? So we get in the huddle, and the quarterback says, "We're gonna go for the win." So we're like, "Yeah, we'll go for the win, yeah, right." So quarterback snaps the ball. You know, the line levels everybody. My brother, all alone in the end zone, 4 yards away. A little pass like this. Bonk.
Talk about embarrassing.
See, that's
Now,
what Tom gets for not showing up
So
today.
listen to me. This is now going on 45 years later, right? To this day, at alumni get-togethers, they all go like this. Tom.
You got me going now.
But he was a superb athlete, though. Tommy was a good basketball player.
Okay.
He was a good football player, very good end. But that day, he didn't do good. I used to kick his butt in pool, though. And tell you about, last thing about Tommy Zappala, golf, okay? If we got an 8mm videotape of that guy taking a swing, right, you could use it as an instructional videotape on how to hold a club, right? How to put your head down, follow
through.
Unbelievable. The guy never broke 120. He was the worst golfer.
But the fundamentals were good.
He looked marvelous.
Marvelous, simply marvelous.
He was unbelievable.
Johnny Stavasano says, "I'm
John's
sorry."
a great guy.
Yeah, he
Great
is.
guy.
They don't get much better than
Hey,
him.
you're right.
We
They
love
don't.
John.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Johnny
And,
Stavasano. I loved him. Love him.
He wanted to know, he's making reference to the cyclone that came through Sicily.
Yeah.
He wanted to know how the rebuilding was going.
It's coming. I mean, right? You know, our 40 grand that we raised was the first money distributed in our area. And people, you should have had it, with the other Haddises, You Me and Sicily, they stop Esther and they stop me on the street to thank us.
That's nice.
Right. The town, I mean, the Sicilian regional government only had they only got 31 million from the national government on a $2 billion project, 31 million. right? So now what's happening, the national government is in the process of applying for loans from the European Union. So that means that all the Sicilian businessmen had to dig into their pocket, front the money to do the repairs of their businesses.
Yeah.
And hope that when they get reimbursed in a couple of years, it'll come back. They're doing
Wonderful.
good. Yeah, let the strong survive.
Listen, we got less than 5 minutes to go. Let's talk about the Sicilian project, please.
Sure.
Because this is very, very
Yeah.
important and something that's very close to you.
Well, listen, here's the thing is that we're helping people. And we started, not only are we doing our teaching class, but based on the problems that we had with the cyclone and all this other COVID and stuff, on the front page of the Sicilian Project, www.thesicilianproject.com, there are 3 donate things. One of them is if you want to support our classes, all right, no problem. But the other one is it says help us for disaster relief, because we want to have money on hand for the next disaster, whether it's a fire. There's my daughter, Katie.
Yeah,
Right?
there you
Whether
go.
it's a fire, whether it's an earthquake, whether it's a volcanic eruption, whether it's another crippling disease, because we have the troops on the ground. We have contacts with all the archdioceses now. We can get money immediately into the hands of the needy.
Wow.
So if you have, and we're the only one that can do that. Nobody else. Our little group.
There's
all
no
right,
red tape involved.
0. It goes from you, because nobody in the Sicilian Project gets paid. It goes from you to the recipient.
Congratulations. That's wonderful.
Yeah. And we've been doing it for what? Well, hey, we thought it through.
Wow. And you're helping not only young people learn how to, but also adults.
Plus adults as well. Yeah.
That's important.
It's my grandfather, Gaetano Teresi, God rest his soul. Do good and forget it. Do bad and regret it. So at the winter of
Doesn't
my
that speak volumes?
Huh?
Speaks volumes.
Yeah. During the winter of my life, the last 15 years, after coming through the wars, the litigation wars in the United States for so many years, I've struggled to shed that persona the guys like you knew, that aggressive, cut your throat, take no prisoners persona, because I don't know. I think the Lord Jesus Christ said, "Hey, you got to get some checks on the other side." And now basically that's how it's working. So I'm 76. What to say how long ago?
What's the biggest problem from what I'm reading is there's a certain demographic, say from teenagers down to say some college grads that are having a hard time finding work. The unemployment numbers that I was looking at staggered me.
Well, those are phony. Don't even
go there, right?
There's a 30%.
Because they work under the table.
There's about 25% or 30% of jobs are under the table because of the oppressive taxation issues in the government and the stranglehold that unions have.
Why don't they move to New Hampshire?
Who?
People that are paying all those taxes.
Can't get it. Listen, for an Italian who wants to immigrate to the United States, it's got to be a lottery winner. All right, unless he gets on a boat and he goes in through Mexico, because if you want to do it according to Hoyle, I think there's 35,000. I can't, Peter, check what the number is of what the authorized. It's a small number that they can let in from Italy every year.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a lottery. So where do they go? The young kids. There's no jobs here. They go up north. They go into the other EU countries that have jobs. For example, the Netherlands, Germany, Austria. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And they leave. So who's left in Sicily? The very young and the very old.
All right, listen, we're running out of time. What would you like to say to our Sicilian Corner listeners?
Mike Lamazzo is a top dog, number one.
Read it slow. Read it
There's nobody
slow.
better than Louis. All right, I love Louis too. They ate my. Did you eat the cannoli?
Not yet. Take it
Please.
off.
Over here.
Let's go eat the cannoli. And I'm telling you right now,
Leave the gun.
next year when I come back, I'm going to increase the vig because it's going to be 2 cannolis.
Whoa!
And a nice coffee, and a nice coffee for each. All right.
Nice.
I'm going to increase the vig, but thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
You know something? It was a pleasure. And to Peter Scipoletti, who was
Thanks, Peter. We love
sitting over my right shoulder. It's always a pleasure to see you, and congratulations with after all the hard work you've done for many, many years in retiring. Genevieve Lanza, she's saying greetings from Texas. And you remember her?
Yeah, they're all over the world. My
Right
clients are all.
Hey, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. This was a blast. It flew by like it always does. Al,
quick.
thank you. Next week, I hope you can join us. And, we'll have a little bit of fun next week, too.
Thank you very much.
Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.